Yeah, whenever you're ready.
3, 2. Are we recording?
No, but go ahead.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Slap.
Going hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go. Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo. Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome also to the Going Hard podcast.
My name is Josh DeLay,
My name is Alan Wagner.
and over here, okay.
Fucking tight.
I mean, it might just do that throughout.
It's still going.
Okay. I
You
mean,
want me to
we're we'll roll with it.
Are you gonna cut all this out?
Yeah, or maybe not. I'll decide if I think it's funny to have a really shitty part of the podcast.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Sometimes I think it's funny just to leave a bunch of bullshit in,
Yeah.
just for my own fucking sadistic purposes.
And it's Pete. How you guys doing?
Oh, hey, there he is.
Yep.
God damn,
producer.
the best producer in the land.
All
so I don't know
right.
if you guys heard this, but there's a war,
There is a war.
A
There's
war?
two wars.
but it's not the one
Now
everyone's
we're
talking
just
about.
doing Always Sunny bits.
It's not the one. It's not the one we're everyone's talking about.
What do you mean?
It's the war between producer Pete and Alan.
Oh fuck.
Have you guys heard about this war?
Yeah, I've been living it.
It's called the Great Google Meet Wars of 2022.
Well, it started back in 2021.
it did, but it's raged. It's like the Iraq War. There's no end in sight.
Yeah, it might have even been 2020 when it first started.
Oh boy.
You know?
I'm thinking about going on the boat with a mission accomplished sign.
Yeah, you should. You should. Yeah, you hop into a fighter jet.
And then the war ends up lasting like fucking another decade.
Who do you think's gonna win the Google Meet Wars between you guys?
Well, there's definitely an easy win right now. I mean, I'm winning for sure.
No, I don't think that's
Who's
the
Russia?
case.
Who's Russia and who's
We have it on
Ukraine?
we have it on the thing right now.
You know, I think
I mean-
I think Alan is clearly Russia in this scenario because he's the one who's aggressively coming at producer Pete, being like, "Hey, where's the Google Meet code? Where's the Google Meet code?" And producer Pete is just like doing his best to fend you off.
Well, yeah, if producer
constantly.
Pete would just understand that his borders are inside of where I think my borders should be, then he would understand.
Is that actually what the dispute's about?
Well, yeah, I mean Russia just thinks.
No,
that
I mean between you guys.
Yeah. Exactly.
His borders.
He thinks that his borders are in a place that I think are my borders.
Sure.
Yep.
And mine are like, oh, they're bordering each other.
Exactly, but he's wrong, obviously.
So right. So
you know.
so basically, what you're saying is because you own this house and he rents a room in the house, that kind of is actually your room.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
This really is a lot like Russia and Ukraine. I don't know how the Google Meet is kind of like the catalyst for the war,
Well,
I guess.
exactly.
there's a bunch of deeper things percolating, but the Google Meet is where it all comes to the surface.
It would be kind of fun to be Russia, though. If you think about it.
Yeah, you're supporting the.
Well,
you're taking
I mean,
the Russians on this one.
If you were like an oligarch or Putin, it'd probably be a pretty cool fucking time.
Oh, I mean, it's never not a good time to be someone like that.
Yeah.
You know, whether you're in a war or not, it's just like that's like the best life.
Yeah, I'm not saying I side with his decision making, but I'm just saying I would probably have a lot of fun.
You'd rather be Putin.
I'd probably have a lot of fun.
You'd rather be Putin than be like the
Biden.
Ukrainian prime minister or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Biden.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you
fuck
guys
that
something.
shit.
I was Putin earlier, if you know what I mean.
Can we get a little drum?
Oh, wait, is that a shit joke?
I mean, it is a shit joke, for sure.
It is a shit
well,
joke.
wait, in which way? Like, I think it's a good joke, but I think it's about shit.
Oh, I'm confused.
Wait, you defecated earlier?
Yeah, Chipotle, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've been a Chipotle guy. Recently.
I've never purchased ever.
I know, but you've eaten it now a couple times.
Two times.
How do you? So you had Chipotle for the first time in the year of our Lord 2021, or was it
2022?
The
Actually,
year of the scorpion, actually.
Is that what it is?
Oh, I don't know. I every time somebody says that, I just think of the Scorpion King.
Why?
Because it was the year of the Scorpion, and the Rock, Dwayne Johnson, the Rock, came back.
Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
Yeah, he came back, and
Yeah, look, there's a lot of things wrong with what you're saying right now, and that's all right. So the first time you ate Chipotle was 2022. You and former WWF star sat down and you enjoyed some Chipotle together in the year of The Rock 2022. I tell you what, the way we're going right now,
it is the year of The Rock. He was at the Super Bowl.
That's
dude.
also, I was gonna say the year of The Rock really might be 2024 when he takes over as president.
Dude, I would vote for.
People have been kicking that around for a long time.
I would vote for Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
Yep.
So wait, you had just a classic Chipotle diarrhea today?
Yeah, like within 30 minutes. I was warned of this.
What kind of Chipotle did you get?
See, this is what I asked him too. And he's like, this is some stuff. He wouldn't tell me.
I don't know. It was like a buffet, and you make your own taco, and it was lots of avocado.
Okay. Rice on there?
I had a tiny bit. It was mostly the barbacoa. I think, is that the steak?
I think that's what they call it, correct?
Yeah, a lot of that.
And then beans, some beans?
I had a bean or two.
Pinto or black?
I don't know the difference.
Were they brown or black?
Well, it was brown, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean. Here's why I'm fascinated about him having the diarrhea is that I ate Chipotle as well. We work at the same place. Mm-hmm. Totally fine, normal.
No shits. Well, you're used to it. Your body is acclimated.
Well, that's why I wanted to get his ingredients. I think we ate very differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What did you?
A lot
of
cheese too.
What did you get? You said
I got chicken. I think it must have been the
barbacoa.
Yeah, it must be. It has to go back to the meat or the dairy. You know,
probably or the beans. Like I see, pizza bean guy. I think we all know this about Pete at this point.
He's Pinto.
No, I know, but yeah, pizza bean guy. So I'm guessing half of his burrito was just beans. If I were to guess.
Did you put a lot of beans on there?
After the first one, I had 2 more left, and I was already full.
And what kind of diarrhea was it? Was it just like pure wet?
Oh, it was like the one that kind of stains the bottom of the toilet bowl when you're done.
It's silty. So it's like it has like sediment,
like a little yellow.
Sediment.
Yeah, it has sediment. You know what I mean? Like it's water, but it's also like just like it's like
the diarrhea is water, but like.
Well, yeah, but there's always a little something in there.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes you'll shoot like little like cotton balls that kind of float.
Oh, I've gotten those.
Yeah.
What the fuck are those? What are those?
By the way, it's shit. But
I know it's shit, but
and then sometimes it comes out and it just lands on the bottom as like silt.
Oh yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. And then sometimes
so was
it's
it silty or was it fluffy? Yeah,
well,
right.
Yep. What you guys are talking about, I consider that like hawking a loogie, if you know what I mean.
Out of your asshole.
So you had mucus. You should go to the doctor. I mean, that's definitely not good. There's a major infection being fought off in your fucking colon region, and that's not a good sign.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, man, I used to be scared of doctors, too, until I went to Dr. Nasir, and I showed him my penis. And then not only was I no longer afraid of doctors, I was no longer afraid of Arabs, either.
Jesus.
2 birds, 1 stone, my friends.
Why does this always come back to your dick doctor, man?
Well, I was just trying to, like, he has a fear of doctors, clearly. I'm just trying to help him out.
Yeah, you're right.
It's kind of like when you're friends with someone, you should want them to be healthy, you know?
I think you just got to maintain a relationship with your dick doctor first, and then that kind of eases your way into like other doctors.
Yeah.
You know?
Have you been to a urologist?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I've gotten like STD tests in the past.
Yeah, man, you don't go to a urologist for that.
No, but I had some fucking broad checking out my dick.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
The lady who looked
she's like, "Why are you fucking hard right now?" I'm just like, "I don't fucking know. I thought I was supposed to. This is a fucking you're checking for STDs. I'm supposed to be hard, right?
Don't you need to see my cum to know if I have anything?
Yeah, right.
Don't you need to see like how it comes out to make sure?
I'm just jerking off. Just like, why are you doing that?
So you
need my semen, right?
You need to see what this happens, so you know.
You need to see my men. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That was a dumb joke.
No, it was good.
Oh, thank you.
The lady that looked at my dick at Planned Parenthood was like, "I've seen thousands of these things."
Oh, really?
She's like, "I have."
Outside of work, though, is what she said.
Yeah.
At work.
She's like, "I'm a fucking slut." Let's just put it that way. I was like, "Come on, man. I'm here for information. I don't need any editorializing." It's like, "Yeah, I'm a dirty skank, Josh." It's like, "All right." Fine.
Let's see what you got going on.
Cool.
Here,
like I'm happy. Like good for you and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been really fucking drunk?
I mean, like, I feel like we have what is it, 60 episodes now of like actual concrete proof of me being drunk.
Sometimes one of my favorite things to do is like just set up an idea and then just kind of stop at it'll be a rhetorical question.
Yeah.
And then I'll just like stop.
And then just move on.
I'll stop at the end of the rhetorical question. And then just like, fuck the rest of that idea.
Yeah.
I like doing that to people a lot.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite ways to waste time when I'm doing stand-up. Like sometimes I'm just like, sometimes it's not even in the mood to even just like complete a joke.
So you just stop.
I'm like, yeah, you guys ever had your dad come home drunk and he passes out on the stairs? They're like, yeah. Was that set up for something? It's like, nah, not really. It's like, hey, so how about that Russian incident, huh? Something.
Jesus.
The key is to just have a wild juxtaposition away from whatever you just did.
Yeah.
And it leaves the audience bewildered and not laughing. My favorite.
It's got to be like just as ridiculous to move on, or no, it doesn't.
My favorite is when I look into an audience member's eyes, I know they're mad at me for wasting their time. Like I know that they're not even amused a little bit. They're like, you're wasting everyone's time.
And it's kind of nice. It's kind of a nice feeling.
It's really a feeling of power.
There's something about like being in control of somebody's time and just knowing that you can waste it.
Yes.
And there's nothing they can do about it.
Oh, nothing. You know who's really great at wasting people's time is this fucking guy over
he's
here.
fucking amazing.
He loves
He's the
it.
king of it.
Yeah. And he'll also make you like feel bad for him.
Yeah. He'll be like, you're wasting my time.
He'll be like,
he'll turn around.
He'll be like, guys, I just don't operate like this, all right? It's not my way. I learn or whatever. And you're like,
I feel bad for him now. I guess I don't know.
He'll make you feel guilty for being like, can we hurry up? You're like, oh, whatever, man.
God damn it.
I like it. I'll ask him questions at work because now he's like almost like my trainer now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'll be like, hey, what do I do here? And he's like stares at me and he's like, I don't know, it's gonna take a long time, man. He wastes my time. And like, will you please help me? Eventually, he's like, oh, let's take care of that for you. He like sighs and it's like, it's like, all right, man. It's like, fuck. You're supposed to be my mentor.
Fuck.
It's making me feel like an idiot.
You know, PD is kind of a mentor in a way. Like, I actually think about this quite a bit.
About him being a mentor?
Well, no. Like, inadvertently, yes. So, like, I feel like the reason you like keep friends around is because you like benefit from them in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's like happiness, you can learn something from them.
Every good relationship is symbiotic.
Yeah, you benefit.
You give a little, you get a
forth,
little.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I always think about that with Pete. I'm just like I realize like how patient of a man I've become because of the producer over here.
So this is kind of a slam on him. This is not a compliment on him at all.
No, he's taught me patience as a human being.
It's kind of funny. I've heard this multiple times.
I am ungodly patient because of this man.
You know what's really funny is that this is what a fucking parent says after they have their first child. I finally learned patience the day that little Caleb came home. You know? And this is your roommate who's older than you.
Yeah, dude.
What an awesome thing to get from an adult friendship.
I know, right? I love it.
Anyway, you ever get really drunk?
Yeah. You know, that's another funny thing about like I was thinking about this the other day, like just relationships in general, like how fragile they are, like in general.
Or just all like male, female, or like romantic relationships.
Just like any sort of like social relationship whatsoever.
You think they're all very fragile?
They're like the most fragile thing on the fucking planet, and people just don't really think about it that much.
This is a very deep thought.
No, like I was like standing out in like the yard a couple days ago, and I was thinking about this.
You were just standing in the yard thinking.
Well, yeah, I was just hanging out.
What were you doing?
Well, I was hanging out with people smoking and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And so
you were having a cigarette outside.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was
You should
outside.
say that. You shouldn't say I was standing in the yard thinking. That sounds fucking insane.
So I was in the yard thinking about things.
I was thinking about stuff in the yard in February.
And like, so I have like neighbors, right? And like right across the fence from me, and like I don't know why this passed in my brain, but like I just thought about how like when because we have a dog, Birdie, that goes and like barks at them every time they come outside.
Right.
And I was just like, what if I just like fucking got on all fours and just ran over there and fucking started barking at them? They wouldn't. Literally, that would be the end of our social interactions for like the rest of the time that we live here. Like that's it. That's the end, right?
Wait, hang on, slow down. You thought about this?
Yeah, 100%. And then that led me to think like about how like
I just want you to do it so bad.
I know, right? So like it'd be so easy. Like it's literally okay. And then like another scenario like that I thought of immediately after this, like. Because all relationships are like this. Like, if I went to work and I just took I just showed up at work, like started doing my job for like the first like couple hours of work, like everything's normal,
Yeah.
and then I just got up and I fucking like just took a giant shit on my desk,
Yeah.
and then just
Are you
gonna
stand up on your desk?
yeah, like in squat.
So you stand up. You would like do what you would normally do at the toilet. So you don't squat right away. You stand up, undo the belt.
Yep.
Kind of like sigh, do
Yeah.
farts, whatever you got to do, and then you just
Yeah.
So you're up above your cubicle.
Everybody's watching. And so, like, I take a shit on my desk,
Yeah.
right? And then I just get down and I'd sit
Yeah,
there,
right.
and then inevitably, like somebody would come over and fire me, right?
Yeah, it's a
And-
really fragile relationship.
and- no. But all
These
I'm
are
saying,
kind of extreme
no,
examples.
but all I'm
this doesn't seem very fragile.
no, it is though. But think about it, like all I'm saying,
You're leaving them no choice.
well,
There's no choice.
yeah, but
in
like,
either of these situations, there's no choice.
yeah, but think about that, like that like super like thin like fucking scenario like that, like it doesn't like it wouldn't be hard to do. It wouldn't be hard to do.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? Like that's it's so fragile that like you could literally just take one shit on your desk and all of a sudden, like you're not hired anymore to fucking job. And no, even if you were friends with people at work, none of them would talk to you ever again. None of them would talk to you ever again. And then your wife would probably fucking divorce you. You wouldn't have a job. Nobody would fucking hire some dude that shits on fucking desk.
Okay.
You lose your house.
Okay, but you're talking about a man having a mental breakdown.
No.
I'm
I'm saying like being full. Like obviously you'd have to be a little bit mentally unsound to do this.
You're talking
But
about a man who one day gets on all fours and barks at his neighbors. The next day, he's like, "Why is everyone leaving me? How come relationships are so fucking fragile in this
But like
world?"
I'm just saying like if I was like 100% like 100% like sane of thought and I just like
Yeah.
I was like I just kind of want to test this hypothesis
Yeah.
and I just took a shit on my desk for whatever fucking weird
Yeah.
reason, like my whole entire life would fall apart just from taking one shit.
You know what would be worse?
It's one fucking poop that would just ruin my entire
It is.
life.
You're right.
you know?
It is a moment. What you're saying
Yeah.
is a very small moment.
It's literally just a sliver of a moment that could
Can
cause like
sever-
this fucking
can sever a lot of
this,
bonds.
this giant wave
Yeah.
in your life. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
No. All right. So, in terms of like time, I understand what you're saying. Like,
yeah.
But the
And effort.
but
It's like time,
but
effort,
magnitude and duration are two very different things. You know what I mean? It's like
Well, yeah.
like an earthquake. Like that's like can be like a 10-second thing, but it can like crack a highway and kill like 150 people.
Yeah.
But just because it was a second doesn't mean it wasn't really damaging to the highway. You know.
Yeah, that's
Like-
a very profound thought, also, isn't it?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, here's the deal. I actually have. I like what you're saying, but it's crazy where you went. But fucking insane. Because to me, that doesn't. I mean, whatever. Look, I'm glad. I'm glad you're thinking about stuff. I mean, I will say that. That's at least. I'll at least say that. I'm glad you think.
Oh, thanks, man.
But first and foremost, you keep doing that. You have a talented mind.
I'll keep bringing it to the podcast, I
You have
guess.
you have
Yeah.
a beautiful mind on you. But I actually have thought about how actually even things that like more minute than barking at people and shitting on desks, how fragile relationships are. Really, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like entire friendships of years can be like shattered over like a miscommunication. Like,
Oh, 100%.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All it takes is one person involved. Even though how good of friends you were, just one person being like, "Nah."
That's
They did
the,
that
that's
thing,
the line. That's
and
the
that's
line.
the last time I talked to them.
Yeah.
I hear people talk about it all the time, like holding like a grudge at someone you've known for like
Dude,
15 years.
it's fucking
like
crazy.
it's done now from
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And
It happens all the time.
it does.
It happens all the
and
time.
to the
yeah.
person who had the what seemed like maybe a small discretion is like, holy shit.
Yeah, well,
There goes
because
that.
shit just compounds, like like more than likely, this shit
Yeah.
just fucking just builds up,
Or
and then somebody just fucking snaps.
Some
That's
people are
it,
also
you
just stubborn. Like, yeah, that's one thing I don't put up with.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And you hit that one thing.
Yep.
Because like they had something in their childhood that damaged them. or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
So then you just happen to do that one thing, whether it doesn't seem like a big deal or not. Like that's like the fucking end of it for them. You know,
Isn't that fucking crazy?
it is.
Yeah, it's
Humans are fickle,
Mhm.
and they're mostly shattered. So they'll find ways to sabotage relationships and turn their backs on folks.
Do you think, like, to my earlier point though, from like what I was saying, like just the fucking like just having a fucking very brief moment of insanity that just ripples through your entire fucking life?
I mean that
Like,
happens.
Do you
to people.
think? Do you think people like do it on purpose sometimes? You know what I mean? Like, do you think there's a there has to have been a situation at one point where somebody's just like, I just want to see what happens when I do this, and then they just do it. They're not insane.
So you think they're not crazy? They're just,
not crazy.
They're just like curious.
They're just curious
about what will happen to their life.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have to think that a person now. How old? That's also the big thing. Fully developed frontal lobe or not?
Let's say 24.
So
like developed enough to like be out working in the fucking
pretty
world
close
and having
to a
like
fully developed frontal lobe.
and like having like a fucking fully formed like friend group and like ties to family and fucking like coworkers and shit like that. Yeah.
I mean, I think that you would just still have to have something wrong with you to do it. I don't think a Russian would be like, I just want to take a shit, but that's just a C.
Well,
like, that's just such a wild choice.
So, but I think though, like you could probably like pick up and like, okay, so if you're just like, all right, I'm gonna test this scenario out. I'm gonna shit on my fucking desk.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna watch the ramifications for a fucking week or two.
Yeah.
And then after that, just gonna pick up and fucking move someplace else, and then just fucking, start anew. Might be beneficial in some scenarios.
Yeah. Well, if you like hate your job and like,
or if it works out, if everybody's like somehow okay with you taking a shit on a desk, then you just hang out.
That would be worse though, because then everyone's like, "You funny guy."
That's the shit. That's the shit guy.
And then you have to top that somehow.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
See, but that has to be like kind of a freeing feeling in itself. Just knowing that you can like be a guy that can just take a shit on a desk and get away with it.
I also think
that's kind of a fucking like real like freeing moment in itself, you know?
Yeah, I also feel like though maybe if I was working at a place that let me do that, I'd be like, this probably isn't a good company. Like, I think I need to find a place that has a little more respect for itself than to allow me just to shit on my desk.
Yeah.
And that just goes off without a hitch. You know?
And you're not even the one to clean it up either.
Oh,
like,
of course
you just
not.
leave it for somebody else.
Yeah, the lady who comes in with the fucking AM FM radio at 8 p.m.
She just got a fucking wheels up a vacuum.
There's mariachi music, you know.
Jesus fucking Christ! Just wheels in a vacuum, like pulls the hose off and just like fucking sucks up the turd.
Yeah,
off your,
exactly, just perfectly.
And
then like someone complains, they're like, "Hey, I think she's using that shit vacuum on non-shit." So now she has to lug around two vacuums because of you.
Por qué?
It's caca, it's caca, Mr. Wagner. Mr. Wagner always caca.
Jesus,
she gets
Christ.
fired. She's the one who really pays the consequence. It's like, I can't tell. Is she complaining right now? We don't like whiners in this head. We like guys who shit on their desks. We like go-getters.
Oh my god. Just be like, this guy's got balls. This guy's got balls over here, but this lady didn't fucking
get
clean
Sophia into my office. Alan's just actively shitting on his desk.
It's like, of course we know he takes shits on his desk, Sophia. All right,
yeah, it's like,
it's part. We hired you for something. All right, we hired you for a job.
Oh,
come in here,
Mr. Wagner always caca. Mr. Thompson, Mr. Wagner always caca on desk. It's like, we know.
Listen,
Sophia.
his productivity is through the fucking roof, Sophia. All right, let him shit.
Hey, time is money, Sophia. Vamonos, let's go. Hey,
for fuck's sake!
You leave that radio though. That's company property.
The fucking
just a piece of shit. That's the only person that gets hurt in this scenario.
Yeah,
is the Hispanic cleaning lady.
See, this makes me think that we need to start a business. You know,
I mean, I would like to be the boss, just to bring people into my office, and just to intimidate them. You know what I mean?
Just to intimidate people?
Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of a fun little thing you can do.
Yeah, wouldn't it be fun to make someone fear for their livelihoods?
Yeah, I'd just be like, I'm just kidding.
That's a real power.
Just like it'd just be like everybody would just get used to it. Yeah. Like after it's like that's just his stick. He just brings people in and just fucking scares the shit out of them, and then just says, "I'm just kidding," and then he's like, "All right, get out of here, little guy."
Just the most toxic fucking workplace.
I think what you guys are talking about is The Office.
That happened in The Office?
Was that Michael Scott or
he fake fires Pam?
Oh, that was.
Or maybe it was the other reception. It was one of the receptionists.
I thought he fake fired.
Well, that makes me feel bad because you guys know my disdain for NBC.
Yeah, what's
NBC's The Office?
Well, The Office, but also Parks and Rec and all that shit.
What's that one? What's the older black gentleman's name?
Stanley.
Yeah.
I I got news.
He fake fires him. He's like, and this is what it would feel like if you whatever. And then like Stanley like fucking freaks out on him. Are we just gonna talk about like fucking
The Office? I don't want to. I don't like that show. All
right.
I think it's problematic.
It's probably yeah. Can we get into that a little bit?
Yeah, we sure can.
All right. What do you got?
Michael Scott said the N-word.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice.
Did he actually?
Yeah.
Freedom of speech, bud. I'm just kidding. Jesus Christ.
Michael Scott was a First Amendment warrior. He was the first Amendment warrior.
Just live on fucking NBC or wherever.
That would have been more fun if they would have made him.
It's like we gotta let it through. Fucking.
He was still like all quirky, but he was also a libertarian for some reason. He's just like listening to Legion of Skanks. He's like, Ben Shapiro has some good points.
Yep. Fuck, man. Do you hear fucking Tucker Carlson talking about how like he's like, well, Putin's never done anything to me or whatever. He starts like he starts going off. He's like, well,
hey, one second. Do you need another Twisted Tea?
I sure do.
Okay, I'll go grab one. You keep talking though. I'll listen.
Okay. But yeah, so like Tucker Carlson was like talking about how I think he was just saying some like bullshit about like Putin like never like came to my like back door and told me I'm a racist or like starts banning my books or doing this or doing that. He's like trying to like justify like how like Putin's actually like kind of a cool dude because he's not like fucking trying to like be a libcuck or whatever. It's like the funniest fucking thing ever.
Okay, is that all?
There we go.
Is that all he said though?
I mean, I like from what I saw was just like 15 second like little clip about like him just like talking about how Putin's kind of like an all right dude. It's like I'd hang out with him, you know.
So I'm gonna say this first and foremost. I'm not really a big fan of Tucker Carlson's.
Yeah, he's kind of a fucking piece of shit.
But here's what I will say: that if his only argument is that Putin isn't a libcuck, I mean that's valid.
he's like, this is our boy here. Right? Yeah. Here we go. Hold on a second.
Is there like a transcript or something?
Oh, that's right. What?
Yeah,
right there.
We don't have sound plugged.
Why do Democrats want you to hate Putin? Has Putin shipped every middle class job in your town to Russia? Did he manufacture a worldwide pandemic that wrecked your business? Is he teaching your kids to embrace racial discrimination? Is he making fentanyl?
Does he eat dogs? What?
Does he eat dogs?
He's like, and also I hate Asians. It's like, okay, come on, Tucker. Why you gotta throw them in there too? It's like, Jesus.
Like, he's like, Putin's an all right guy, all right?
Like,
did he eat your dog?
Yeah.
Did he eat your dog?
Do you go to your local Chinese buffet and bring your little puppy in there to cook up? Does he do that? No, he doesn't.
Is that what he's leading to? Is that like he's not like a Chinese person?
What is he
He's
talking
like, he's
about?
not from China. He's fucking not eating your dog at the very least.
There's only one stereotype of eating dogs, and it's
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, that's
what else could he be talking
about? It's the most unhinged fucking shit.
Why did you throw that in there? Everything else was like an American issue. Then he's like, also fuck Asians.
He doesn't eat your fucking dog.
He's like, also, you know, he's Asians. Fuck him.
Yeah, it's like Biden will eat your fucking dog.
Damn, dude.
I watched Biden eat my fucking dog, family dog. Right?
Yeah, isn't the whole thing that the Democrats eat kids? Why was he talking about eating dogs?
I don't know, man.
Maybe it was like a typo. I don't understand that last part. That's insane.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
I don't understand it.
I thought it was funny.
The mentions in here are fucking great.
Mm.
Well,
what do we got?
It's pretty easy to slam Tucker Carlson, to be fair. Is there some good ones? You make sure to give these guys credits if you read their tweets.
Yeah, I don't even want to do that.
Yeah, there's just too much good stuff in here. I can't.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's so easy to be.
Fun
It's so easy to be a political pundit now. It seems.
Kind of.
It makes me want to just take a fucking, just pick a side and just like stick to it, and just like go hard with it.
Just
it's
drive
so
down
easy.
that road and just fucking grab the steering wheel and just fucking pull it as hard as you can to the right and never look back.
I mean, that's the way I would go.
I know you would. It seems a lot easier.
Not only is it,
it seems a lot easier.
It's not, I don't think so.
To fucking be like a complete fucking right hand fucking.
I mean, well, here's the deal. I went to university, so I'm pretty well versed on how to be a real cuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
It's pretty. Basically, everything you see, you just like watch a commercial. And if there's like if there's not a black guy, you're like, oh, where's the representation? And you just tweet that all day, and people are like, yes, queen.
Yeah, I mean, I
You know
suppose,
what I mean?
but it's the exact same. I suppose going hard either. Like if you're
Right.
all the way on one side, it's super fucking easy.
Yeah.
The rules are pretty well outlined for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's just specific talking points. You don't have to really do anything.
No, you
and then you
just-
occasionally like find someone like Tucker Carlson and you quote him, just dunk on him. You get like a bunch of retweets.
Yeah.
Or the other way around, right? Just like someone's just like, I'm so happy for my trans son. It's like, this is the poison that's going to ruin our nation, you know? And then you get a million retweets, and everyone's like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's like, ooh, I saw the fall of the Soviet Union as well. It's like, ooh, how very provocative, you know?
Oh man.
It's like, don't police my language. I know how this ends.
We should just like can we at least just like create like an alter ego for you that and just like really just go ham with it? Or...
Yeah, but I think it would be. I wonder what's more fun, going all the way to the right or all the way to the left. I think going all the way to the right's more fun.
I think going all the way to the right would be a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Because like you could fucking just like go out into the country and like shoot guns and like fucking hop on like a Harley Davidson.
I would actually like to do both those things.
That's I mean all that shit is very fun and
Yeah.
it's all considered very right for some reason.
Well,
you know?
yeah, it's the type of people who do it.
It's very upsetting to me. I
Yeah.
want to be like I want to be somebody who could like be like liberal, but also I mean I guess I could, but
You
like,
kind of are that, aren't you?
I suppose yeah, but like
Shoot
you know?
guns, you know.
Yeah. I wanna fucking like buy a Harley though and fucking wear like a cut off fucking leather jacket.
Well, you can be. You'd be like Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
Ron Perlman, like I said,
I'm growing my beard out specifically to like
to look like Ron Perlman.
yeah, and then ride a Harley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get a Harley?
No, probably like a fucking like a Triumph.
Because
or
right now you
something.
have like the most lib cuck scooter that's ever existed.
yeah, I sure do.
You
don't
have to
I?
really upgrade.
Yeah.
Upgrade your manhood.
It was so cheap. It was like $700.
No, I want one, but
I saw another one for like $700 online too.
that'd be
actually.
another cool thing to do.
It was red. It was a lot cooler than mine. Same one though.
You should get a Confederate flag slapped on the back of that bad boy.
Oh, dude, I could hide. I have a bunch of stickers on my scooter, which makes it a lot more like fucking lib cucky.
Oh yeah.
But I could hide a Confederate flag or like a something
You could do like a
inside of the stickers, and nobody would probably even.
You could do like a
notice.
mosaic of other stickers, and they all
They all form
create
the
a Confederate flag, but they're all like super like left. It's always like, it's like legalize abortion, like
Yeah, it's like what do you?
my
what do you,
body, my choice.
Yeah, what are you gonna fucking? What are you
Yeah.
gonna yell at me for? I'm
Yeah,
doing all the right things
exactly.
here. You know.
No justice, no peace. You know, just shit
It
like
all just forms like a fucking swastika.
that's
What
art.
what are you
That's
trying to do
art,
here? man?
It's a deeper message, all right? It means we're all part of the same bullshit. Left, right, boo. They're all crooks, man. They just want you to fight, so they don't think about the fact they're on top.
You know, like, okay, so you were talking about like wanting to like be really like outspoken and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
I
just
mean, I am an outspoken member.
I know,
of
but, like,
the
you know,
LGBTQ.
get on Twitter or like wherever whatever you're doing. You know.
Yeah,
Well, you could go like the like I think it'd also be fun to like go the other direction and be like real underground and just like start some real fucking tyranny from like the fucking shadows.
and
You know.
you're literally talking about QAnon. That's like literally how I would describe QAnon.
Yeah, dude. I'm just saying, which one would be more fun? Like, if you were like just like this like shadow fucking figure.
You don't want to be a shadow figure. That's like being a psychopath. You want to be a
Yeah.
sociopath.
Yeah.
You want to be out in the open. You want to be showy. You know.
Yeah, you're right. That would
A
be
psychopath
a lot
is like cool and calculated. Like they have actual like problems. A sociopath, most people in America just are that. You know, it's fun.
Yeah.
Like those people on Twitter. Like I've seen this on to get off the politics for a second.
Well, I want to like scam people though, and not like you know what I mean. I want to be like a scam artist. I think that'd be fun.
So yeah, so you're a psychopath.
Well, I don't know if I'm a psychopath.
Yeah, that's a psychopathic, like scheming.
Well, I know, but again, like I want to be like a sane person doing this though. you
yeah,
know?
but like once again though, you're like,
But it'd
what
be
if you're
like
a
a-
sane guy who takes a shit on a
it'd
desk?
be like a-
sane, like
No,
sane
but it'd be
just
like
don't do these
it'd be like a
things.
Robin Hood kind of scenario. I would target like
Oh, okay.
pieces of shit or something. you know?
Yeah.
like a Dexter figure. Like maybe he's a psychopath, but he's like doing it for good or whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Except for he's just coming on those bodies after he kills them, like every other fucking serial killer. You know.
Yeah.
So who would you take from and who would you give to?
Let's think here. I don't know. Maybe I'd like target like the furries or something. You know.
They're gonna attack furries.
Well, I mean, they have to like that's. I feel like that's where furries live is on the internet. You know,
A lot of it,
for the
yeah.
most part. So I would just like infiltrate their groups. You know. And then like
How are you gonna scam them?
well, what I would do is I would like like Photoshop like myself as like a really like fucking sexy furry dude,
Yeah.
And then like
Where-
like I would just like I would like Photoshop like a real cool like fucking like furry outfit, but
Yeah.
I'd leave a hole and I'd Photoshop abs.
Yeah.
And then and then I would just be like, that's fucking real sexy furry right there,
Yeah.
And then I'd just be like, well, give me a few bucks and I'll fly over to your city or whatever and bang you, And then instead of doing
This
that,
is the worst scam.
and then instead
I've
of doing
ever
that,
heard.
and then instead of doing that, I just put it in my fucking my account.
Yeah.
And then I would just never show up there. What are they gonna do? Just be like, yeah, I was trying to bang this fucking this super sexy furry that I found online. What are they gonna do? They're not gonna tell the fucking cops that.
Okay, fine, but what are you gonna do with the 15
It's
bucks?
perfect. It's the perfect plan.
What do you do with the 15 bucks you get
15
from these
bucks.
fucking furries?
Well, I mean, if I get enough 15 bucks, there's got to be a couple thousand furries out there. Oh, here we go. So like, yeah, I could use like that one for instance, but like like Photoshop like real fucking.
But they don't want abs. They don't want to see any human. That's the whole point.
Well, I mean, that one's got her fucking mask off.
Well, yeah, right now she does, or he does. I think it's a guy.
Is that a guy?
It's like impossible. To
It is
tell.
very hard. It's a very androgynous individual there.
Yep, exactly. I suppose if you're not a man or a woman, you may as well be a dog.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But like, these guys probably got to get pretty excited, when they're because like they're all trying to fuck each other. Like that's the whole thing.
But they
with
fuck.
being a furry,
They fuck
right?
with the suits on though.
Yeah, I know.
They're not taking the
No,
suits off to
I know,
fuck.
but you could like,
they
but
do have little holes.
you gotta like fucking figure out what makes their like what really gets them going, Like just be like what like because they gotta find something more more attractive than another scenario, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you just gotta track that down.
So you're
and
gonna
then-
try to get the pulse of
have to-
the most general pulse of the entire furry nation and
you,
become that.
You got to infiltrate the furries and figure out
Yeah.
what makes their dicks hard.
Yeah.
And then once you figure that out, then you can fucking really start playing some fucking
Also,
scams.
but I'm just not. Okay, fine. Once you get this money, I don't care. I think this is the worst idea I've ever heard. I don't want to bring it down too much. I don't want to shatter your thoughts here. I mean,
but can we at least both agree that like A, like I don't give a shit about these people. and then B, that they're not going to turn you in for fucking their sexual endeavors, right?
right.
It's the perfect scam. Like, what are we talking about here?
But also, you have to realize people are pretty loud and proud these days. Like, I don't think people are that ashamed. Of anything
I mean,
they do
can
sexually.
you imagine somebody calling the cops though? And
Yes, I actually.
You
could.
think so?
Yeah. People are shameless nowadays. Dude. People don't give a fuck. People are like being into weird shit's like cool.
Okay, well,
These are the sociopaths I'm talking about.
There's a third step. Then you got to find somebody who's got an actual career that they're trying to maintain. Then also.
Oh, so now you're
in the
black.
group.
So now blackmails.
Yeah.
So really blackmails.
Yeah, but again, we go back to step one,
is a really-
where we don't give a fuck about.
This
what's
was a
going
very
on with
long-winded explanation to get to black. Also, this person's on a Reddit. All right, whatever. Look, fine. Let's just get past this. I think there might be some holes in your plan. That's all I'm
I
saying.
I don't think so. But
well,
okay,
there's
continue
gonna be a
on.
hole in your suit. I'll say
Jesus
that.
Christ. Well, yeah, I'll buy a suit. I gotta infiltrate the group. I gotta fucking get a suit with a hole in
Okay.
for a dick.
So fine, you're taking from the furries, and this is somehow
Yes. And giving to
an
myself.
altruistic endeavor.
It's Robin Hood, but with furries. And
Sure.
Instead of giving to the poor, I'm giving to myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Do you have a plan? Do you have a scam you would want to run, or what?
Oh boy. Well,
What would you do for a scam? Come on.
I'm look. As you know, I have traditional conservative values.
Yeah, listen. I know you're trying to like fucking play yourself off here as the fucking knight in shining armor or whatever, but let's hear that deep dark fucking like scam secret that you got building up.
I'm a white knight.
Yeah.
No, I'm traditional, man. I think what I would do is I would just scam old people over the phone.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
It would be really easy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I hate old people, and like they're they should have died a long time ago, and their money what's that money gonna go to? Their fucking shitty kids.
That's what I mean. You
Fuck
gotta
that,
you gotta
dude.
get them before the fucking COVID does. You know.
Yeah, exactly. And
Like how like there's a big industry out there for scamming old people, and
Yeah.
that people don't talk about this with like about the lasting effects of COVID.
yeah.
Like there's a ginormous industry out there that's dying right before our eyes, and nobody's talking about it.
Which is
Which
scamming
is
the
scamming
old
people. Yeah.
Here, let's do we haven't done an improv for a while. Here, let's do You're gonna be an old person. I'll show you. I'll do my scam on you. Okay.
Okay, all right.
This will be fun. All right. Bring, bring.
Yeah, hello.
Oh, hey, Grandma.
Hello, son.
Hey. Well, it's not your son. It's your grandson.
Okay, whatever, you fucking idiot.
It's Lucas.
Oh, Lucas.
Um,
my law-in-law son.
Hey, no, that's okay.
I thought I miscarried you.
No, that didn't happen, Grandma. Look, here's the deal. I'm actually in a pretty tough spot right now. You know, my son, who I actually named Lucas as well after my great grandfather, your dad.
Yes.
He had a hockey accident and he hurt his eye, and he has to have a really, really crazy surgery.
He needs eye surgery.
He does, just like Grandpa did. Remember?
Grandpa never had eyes.
It's okay. He did. So anyway,
He was born without them.
no, he did. I promise you, he did.
Something smells fishy here.
No, nothing does, Grandma. Look, what I'm gonna have you do right now is I'm gonna have you put. Do you have your coin purse with you?
I haven't had a corn purse since 1970s. I have a credit card though. Do you want the numbers?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping maybe it'd be in there. Okay. But if you have it on you, yeah, that'd be great.
It's 77623
Yeah.
572843761.
Okay.
7.
Yep, that's exactly 16 numbers. Good job, Grandma. Now, now there should be 4 more numbers, and in between those 2 of the numbers should be a slash. Can you give me those numbers as well?
Listen, you little shit. I'm not a retard, all right?
Hey, look, Grandma, we don't use that number.
It's May 25th.
Yeah, okay, sure. May 25th. Great.
Yeah.
No, you're very. You're. That's the thing I always tell it, Grandma. You know.
Do you want the CVC number as well?
It's CVV actually, you retard. But
Oh
okay.
man.
I mean, I'm sorry, Grandma. It's just very stressed with the little Lucas's eyes.
Well, it's 1, 2, 3.
All right. Very good. What's the name on the card again, Grandma?
Well, you forgot my name.
No,
Holy shit.
No. I've always just called you Grandma. I guess it never occurred to me. I never really knew your name.
It's Granny C.
Oh, yeah?
Johnson. Granny C. Johnson. I changed my first name to Granny because it was confusing for my kids to get my credit card information, so I changed it.
Great. Okay, well, hey, it was really good to talk to you. I'll send you pictures of Lucas over the mail.
All right. Thank you for scamming me.
Okay, bye. I mean, look, that was way a much smarter old person than I would have ever thought to encounter.
Well, she knew she was getting taken, but she was just susceptible.
She was
to
just
it.
happy to hear anyone's
Exactly.
voice.
She's like, I don't know who the fuck you are.
Which is why they're so susceptible.
Granny C is a fucking real gangster. You know?
I don't like her.
No.
No, she called me a retard.
Well,
don't
be so retarded.
Oh, that was uncalled for. I even said that was not the proper nomenclature anymore, and she still fucking ran with it.
Yeah, well, she's from she's from an older generation, so you can't really blame her too much.
Anyway, so that's a good scam though. You used to be real soft. You're like, okay, it's okay, Grandma. I know.
Yeah.
You just keep reassuring them and be very soft with them.
Okay.
And a number of them will just be like, oh my goodness, okay.
That's very true. Just
Yeah.
be like, yeah, your computer has got a bomb inside of it, and I'm going to disarm it for you, lady.
So I think we're gonna start scamming the homeless. The homeless.
Yeah,
The elderly.
See, the homeless would be a terrible scam.
Scamming the homeless.
That'd be a terrible. Like, no good would come from that.
Dude, how about that for a fucking gig, robbing the homeless?
and then just fucking like just sending letters full of money to like fucking Jeff Bezos or something. Just be like, yeah, fuck you, homeless, you pieces of shit.
Yeah, that would actually be like, dude. Honestly though,
Jeff Bezos is like, well, stop sending me these fucking letters with money in it.
Just
labeled money from the homeless.
just $1 bills with just shit wiped on them. Dude, that'd be like a super like woke way to like wake up the billionaires. It's like see this dirty fucking change I just sent to you. It's from a homeless man because of your corporation.
I just beat the shit out of him and took his cash.
A
You made me do this.
A picture of just a bruised homeless person with his pockets just turned inside out on the ground.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's like, see what you did, Jeff. See what you did, Warren Buffett. This man got beat up in the street and all of his belongings sent to you because you're a piece of shit.
And this brings me right back to my point. We should bring back bum fights, I think. You know?
Bring back bum fights. I mean, yeah. If we're gonna be doing this, that's 2 birds, 1 stone. We've had a lot of 2-for-1s this episode.
We
We
have,
can film bum fights, but it's not actually bums. It's us beating up bums.
Yeah.
We'll dress as bums.
Well, yeah.
And then we take their change and their Hot 100 and all that. And
We'll infiltrate their group dressed as bums and steal all their change.
Exactly. And then we'll make like this, the Christmas videos.
You know how fast we would die.
Why?
They don't have anything to live for, man.
Yeah, but they also have like no they have like no calcium, so we'll be stronger.
The homeless.
Yeah.
They just don't have calcium.
Yeah, they're low on potassium and they're all their main vitamins.
Fuck, dude.
You know what I mean? They're brittle.
I feel like I'm low on calcium and fucking potassium.
You kind of live like
I kind of live like a homeless person.
you
I
kind
think.
of do.
Yeah.
But so that's what we do. We dress up as homeless people. We beat the shit out of the homeless as homeless people, and then we do like the heartfelt video. You know, like the videos of like when people like will like go to the fucking Toys R Us and grab like hundreds of toys for kids and go bring them. But instead, we just box up stuff. We're like Jeff Bezos, and we turn the camera like
Just go to that.
we turn the camera with a tear.
Oh.
It's like it chokes me up every time.
There's an Amazon like. I don't, it's not like a headquarters, but it's some sort of facility that they have.
There's like 8 of them in the cities.
Well, no, but it's like a office place, like an office building. It's not like a warehouse. You know?
I saw that. That's like
right-
North Loop.
Yeah, right in the North Loop.
Yeah.
I feel like we could walk up to that pretty easily and just be like, "Hey, we got delivery for you."
Merry Christmas.
You know what I mean? Give it to Bezos. I know he stops by here sometimes.
Here's some bloody homeless belongings for you.
I feel like that's where Bezos would stop if he was going to come to Minneapolis, though, for sure.
Yeah.
You know? Where else? He's not going to go to the fucking those dirty warehouses. He's not doing that shit.
I wonder what they do in that place. It's probably just a call center, right?
It's either a call center or like IT or like marketing or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
So yeah, we could bring some.
That's what I mean.
We could bring some Hot 100 over to the Amazon boys.
Dude, I kind of miss Hot 100.
Just a VHS and a Hot 100.
Just all those fucking gross sugar crystals just hanging out at the bottom of the fucking bottle.
You like Hot 100?
I remember I used to when I was a fucking like a high schooler. You know?
Gross.
I used to think this. I would just be like, "This is
Hot
fucking
100 is
cool,
like
man. It looks like it's
is it
like
isn't it like Fireball basically, but like
it's cinnamon.
Yeah.
It's like I don't think it's whiskey though. I think it's like cinnamon. Can you look up what that is, Pete? I think it's like cinnamon vodka
Hot 100.
or like schnapps or something.
you know I was talking about at work today. Rumplemans. You ever gotten down on Rumplemans?
Oh yeah.
Dude, Rumplemans is fucking deceptive.
It really is. Well, it's like it's
like-
80 proof. Well, no, it's more than that. It's more than that.
Yeah, it might be.
I think it's like 50%
But
alcohol or something.
you don't think it is.
See, this looks different to me. Did they change the bottle?
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, look, even homeless
Because it
people.
used to have those ice crystals on the bottom of it,
Oh,
right?
you think of Goldschlager?
No. I'm talking about like the Hot 100 bottle where like literally it was like.
I never.
the bottom
It
was,
wasn't. It wasn't Hot 100. I know what you're talking about.
what was that? Do you know?
I'll look it up.
Okay, yeah.
Petey, are you going to dress up as a homeless person and go beat up the homeless with us?
Yep.
You're on board, 100%.
Oh, I already kind of
Okay.
dress like that. So
So
Right.
No, but would you rather infiltrate the furries though or the homeless?
Oh wow! Actually, it's right. We've now proposed two. I mean, mine isn't really a scam.
Well, yeah, it's not really benefiting.
Okay, so we have 3 ideas.
aftershock.
Aftershock. That's what it fucking is.
So
Yep.
we have 3 options for you. Do it.
Furries.
There we go. Okay. Well, I mean,
You fucking serious?
it makes sense.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan.
Petey would just end up hanging out,
Hey, remember when we saw
He'd
him
just
that
be like,
one?
I'll catch up with you later.
he actually
Be like,
just
I'm,
wants to,
I'm
yeah.
there to scam him.
This is just
He's
like-
just like, I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah.
You know?
This is just opening a window for him to.
Remember when we
Dip
saw
his
him in the
toe in the
wild
water.
that one
We-
day, and I actually thought they were like performing for kids, just having
Yeah.
a cigarette, and then he was like, "No, those are furries." And I'm
This
like,
was
"What?"
the funniest fucking thing ever. We went to in Minneapolis. There's the Walker Art Museum, which is like the biggest art museum in the city.
Yes.
It's got like if anybody. Who am I fucking?
No one
I
cares.
feel like I'm like reaching out to
No
like an
one
audience
cares.
that fucking doesn't know like Minneapolis. But anyways,
we should pretend people listen to it, but not
Good
this
God.
much.
Yeah, I know,
Anyway,
I know.
So there's,
Anyways.
there's an art museum.
So they
and
went.
something was happening.
Yeah, like we're just like give up on fucking like trying to like
Yeah.
be inclusive
Yeah.
of people that are outside of your immediate network.
No, but I mean,
anyways,
it's a big open area.
yeah. So we went like to go check some shit. I can't remember what we were doing over there, but like we were walking by the art museum, and we look over, and there's literally like 6 or 7 of these furries, the full outfits. It's like 95 degrees
Yeah,
out.
well, they're committed, man.
Yeah, no, I know. And they had their like they didn't take their fucking shit off, like the heads off or whatever, right?
Sure.
And so I look over, I'm just like, oh, that's fucking crazy. There's a bunch of furries there. Pete looks over, and he's just like, oh, they must be out on a cigarette break from a performance inside of the Walker Art Museum. And like
They just have a furry
and like
exhibit.
there was one lying like fucking face down with like kicking its feet like on a bench.
Are you
and
serious?
shit. Yeah, like and like
Oh, he was a puppy that was stuck.
yeah, like and so like it was just like so obvious that this is just like not like a like can you imagine like all I'm thinking of is like if these guys were actually like doing a performance and like taking a break outside.
Yeah.
Like they just like take their fucking like hats off and like wouldn't be lying down trying to look all fucking cute in their fucking like mascot outfit.
I mean, it's pretty disturbing.
He's like, look at these guys taking a break from their performance.
What a sunny disposition Petey has.
He really does. He's such a.
I wonder if he's ever looked at anything and thought it was
Yes.
nefarious ever. He's just like,
This-
oh, these guys are just up to good.
This sweet summer child over here just
Yeah.
fucking.
So maybe that's something. So what you've learned from Petey is patience. What I've learned is optimism.
Yeah. Like
I've gotten a sunny outlook from this guy.
that's true.
That's
you
pretty
know?
nice, right?
It is nice.
It's not so
He's
bad.
teaching all sorts of good things to
You know,
all of us.
You know what I want to do? You know those.
Not to see the deviancy in all these fucking weird fucking people out in the world. You know.
There's a lot of deviants out there, and I tend to think that most of us are.
That's what I mean.
But this guy,
He doesn't see it though, and that's refreshing.
You know what? Some people see rain. He sees a rainbow.
Yes, looks right through the rain. You know.
Exactly. He does a rain dance. And he goes, oh, and then rain happens.
Is that an echo? Are we in a cave?
What are you talking about?
What?
Oh, I thought I heard an echo.
Well, no, I just did the. Remember when the natives used to do that? They come in with a fucking spear or whatever.
Yes.
Anyway, so here's what I want to do. I don't want to be a furry. Like, do you have to be a furry? Like, so if you're a furry, you have to be something that has fur, right? I guess.
Well, you got to wear a
Let's
mascot
see.
outfit, as an animal mascot outfit,
Yeah. Okay.
and then get fucked by other people. In
you know what? You know what I want to do
mascot
instead. You
outfits.
know those little like plastic pools that look like turtles?
Okay.
Like there's like the green
we
ones.
have one. We have one in the fucking yard.
Yeah. You know what it is then.
Yeah.
I want to just like
What do you fucking mean?
I want to carve 4 holes for my legs and my arms, and then just like all day pretend I'm a turtle stuck on the road on my back until I come.
Just like somehow turn it into like a deviancy. Also.
Well, there's all like
it's
the
nice.
vibration of cars whipping by me.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That sounds like a fucking
And then,
fun time.
and then when I blast, I'll have to call you guys up to come and flip me over so I can make my way home.
That's fucking tight.
And we already have all the tools. I can do this.
We
Tomorrow.
do.
I can do it tomorrow.
We can literally do this
I can
right now.
start it.
Why wait until tomorrow?
We should start a craze called turtling.
Well, it's a little-
where people just put plastic pools on themselves and just lay in the streets.
It's kind of fucking funny.
We could start like a TikTok thing with that.
We could go viral. That might help.
Turtling?
Might help the podcast. You know.
Then all these kids are just dying. They're just getting run over.
Yeah, just like main highways.
Yeah, here we are, I-94, midnight. I'm going turtling.
I'm turtling tonight.
The most daring turtling yet. Yeah, that's a good way to get sexually assaulted by a trucker.
Yeah, you think so?
Well, your dead body. Anyway.
I was gonna say, like, I'm just imagining like a trucker,
What's left of you?
like a trucker pulling off the side of the fucking interstate, like after like narrowly avoiding you and just running out of his fucking truck and just like fucking the turtle shell.
You know how truckers like to fuck the dead.
That's true.
That'd be another thing I'd do instead.
No, that's something that's accurate.
I'd be like, you guys know how truckers like to fuck the dead, right?
Yeah.
And I'd just leave it there and then just go to the next thing. Be like, gosh, so George Bush was a shitty president, huh? That guy. We're still in the hole he dug. You know? Should we do a quick break and then
let's
a quick little wrap up?
Yeah, we could break a little bit, or we could just keep going. You know.
Do you need a break, producer Pete?
I guess not.
Do you actually not need one, or
So we could just do advertisements then.
I mean, I'm a little exhausted, but we can just power through.
you don't have to shit, do you?
Do you gotta take a shit?
I can hold it.
He's got that Chipotle shit building up.
Holding in a diarrhea. That's some sick fucking shit.
Fuck.
That's another thing I do if I was a boss. I'd be like, I have to go to the bathroom. It's like, what is it, diarrhea? It's like, hold it.
Hold your diarrhea.
If it was a normal,
Hold it.
If someone's like, no, it's normal. It's like, go ahead. Yeah, we're all humans. We all got shit. If I hear that splatter, you're fucking fired.
God, I don't know why that made me so uncomfortable.
Because I'm a psycho.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back after this fake break.
And break time.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by a brand new sponsor, Bic Lighters. When you're in a pinch, you need a Bic.
Was that it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They wanted to. They like.
They
to,
wanted to be like a little
Yeah.
more structured this time.
They always send us scripts to follow.
Oh, they do?
I mean, yeah.
Is that why we haven't been getting very many people back?
I
or...
follow the scripts, but I just let you fucking flounder.
Oh, so we've been the reason we've been losing every sponsor we've gotten up to this point is because
yeah, well, because we haven't been following.
I don't read like you're the one who is in control of the emails, I think.
Yeah, producer Pete and I kind of made a decision together that we weren't going to let you see the scripts.
I mean, that's I suppose I suppose I get it.
I think it's part of this whole Ukraine-Russian style war you guys have going on.
Oh. All right.
He's trying to push the boundaries.
Well,
of
this is really this is awkward now because I
big one.
Yeah, this is like
This is a really big one. This is like the biggest one we can possibly have, basically.
Yeah.
It's like the most American.
I feel like
classic.
they're probably giving us like a trial run, and I'm just gonna like go at it without a script. I think.
I mean, you don't have a script, so you don't have a choice. But we need you to do this because I have shit to do. So let's get to it.
Okay. Well, Coca-Cola. Do you guys? I mean, you guys have drank Coca-Cola before, obviously. It's a delicious beverage. They used to make it out of cocaine leaves. And like I know that they use good, innocent sources to harvest the coca leaves for their Coca-Cola because they're a good company and they don't mistreat their. They don't mistreat anybody. It's Coca-Cola. It's delicious.
And now time for the second half of the podcast. It's the going home.
Did you record that? Why?
I thought it'd be funny to send to the Bean Boys.
No.
Sir Pete, Alan, and John.
Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. Hey, Alan, how was your break?
Pretty fucking shitty, actually.
Okay, hey, producer Pete, how was your break?
I mean, I'm holding it together, if you know what I mean.
Oh, he's
feel it.
10 seconds away from that diarrhea, you know?
Well, that's okay. I've been meaning to get a new chair.
You know what we talked about, the shit on your desk scenario at work?
Yeah.
Like, Pete's like fucking 10 seconds away from that happening, I think.
Yeah.
This is his job, you know?
The problem is we don't have a...
Would that relationship last beyond that scenario?
That would be a tough one to get over.
It's on your keyboard. I mean, it's
That would
your
be,
computer.
It would be really tough for me to get over him deliberately shitting all over my things.
See, it's funny because I think I could allow it.
Well, of course, you could allow it.
I'll allow.
My break was good, by the way.
Well, I was getting there.
fuck.
Just
I
fucking,
forgot to
Jesus
ask.
Christ. See, this is the real issue. You always talk about how we don't fucking ask you.
You don't.
Don't give us any time to.
What? How do you figure?
Well, I mean, you could have waited a second.
You know what I liked
was
about
going to ask you.
You know what I liked about our sponsors this week?
What?
They were all such big corporations that we could easily send them homeless guys things.
Yeah, that's true. I think they like that. I think we could actually hold on to Coca-Cola if we just fucking rob homeless people and send them their money.
Yeah, they'll know where.
It is a market that they haven't tapped into quite yet.
Well, they know that homeless people aren't trying to fucking waste their money on Coca-Cola.
I know, but here's the thing: Coca-Cola would try to gain access to that demographic if they knew it was going to make if they knew it was going to make them money.
Yes,
we could just forcibly gain access to that demographic for them. Is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah. By robbing them.
by force.
Yeah, and then just sending the money to Coca-Cola for some random reason.
Well, it's for them to understand what the crimes that they've done.
They're just like, this is sick, dude. This is a fucking really cool scenario.
It's a
that we
different.
got
It's a
ourselves
different
into.
Robin Hood situation. So
Yeah.
stealing and giving, committing a crime to make someone else aware of other crimes.
Yeah,
You
of
know what I
course.
mean?
Yep.
It's like, well, they commit a crime, but maybe we do a lot of slave labor or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, well, instead of doing slave labor, give this fella who I just beat up on the sidewalk a job.
Yeah.
He could sure use one.
Yeah.
He doesn't have anything left. I took everything.
Well, exactly.
It's time for him to hit the reset button.
Just dump a full bottle of Coca-Cola on his head. Just be like, "This is for
That
fucking."
would actually
for
clean him
Coca-Cola.
good.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen with
Yeah,
Coca-Cola?
with the
it
pennies.
takes like rust
with the pennies.
off.
Yeah, you can put like a penny in there and it'll fucking like
Right.
clean it up.
And
You
people,
know,
and people drink that.
it's great.
When I was a kid, I lost a tooth and put it in a thing of Coke, and
it
it
was gone in a
disappeared.
week?
Oh, it was like overnight, I think.
Oh my god,
Dude, now I kind of want to just
dude,
get a
just like
mouthful
hold
of Coca-Cola
it,
and just
hold a
it.
mouthful.
Just hold it.
You just wake up and you just like got gums. You're just a gummy dude. You think it would hurt?
Yeah, dude, it hurts to drink 12 ounces of Coca-Cola.
I don't know. I think like being free of those fucking mouth bones would be a fucking.
You know what's been holding me back in life? These goddamn mouth bones. Crazy as shit. From shitting on desks to mouth bones with you today. You've had some thoughts.
Yeah.
I feel like you've been like locked away for a
Well,
while.
I've been meditating on a few things, you know.
Out in the yard, just
Yeah,
thinking.
just in the middle of the yard. You heard about those like monks that like fucking like are able to meditate in like sub-zero temperatures and like
I haven't heard about them, but I believe it.
They melt the ice around them because they raise their body temperatures or whatever.
That's not real.
I mean, it's what they say. I don't
Oh,
really
really?
believe it either because this shit's fucking crazy.
Because
But
you can't just raise your body temperature by thinking.
yeah, and there's like people are just like, oh, I saw a monk levitate one time. You know, it's like nah, you didn't.
One time I thought I saw a monk set himself on fire.
That actually happened.
Well, was
I
that-
think there's like video proof
Oh,
of
really?
that happening. Yeah.
Well, I thought I saw it, but it was actually just my dad.
Oh, your dad killed himself by
His
lighting
dad-
himself on fire.
Yeah, I was like, is daddy a monk? My mom's like, no.
Oh,
but-
that dude kind of did look like your dad a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're both long gone, I'll say that.
Well, your dad's just been replaced by like by a monk.
Well, they believe in the spirit, like the transference of the soul.
Wouldn't that be funny? Like
What?
your dad just went up into the mountains in Tibet or whatever, and was just like, "Listen, I don't really have the will to live anymore, and
Yeah.
like I know like you're like destined to like just fucking sit here and be all weird and fucking just die like a lonely death or whatever.
Yes.
So I'll just take your spot, and then you swap for me, and then I'll fucking set myself on fire and just kill myself immediately, and then you'll go back to Castleton, North Dakota, and raise my son for me." Your dad's actually a Tibetan monk.
Tibetan monk who then like turned like conservative.
Yeah. He's,
Like the
he's
politics are so strong in North
He's
Dakota.
living his best life, dude.
Every
Yeah.
monk wants to fucking watch One America Network, but
It's so
they
fucking
just don't
dumb.
have access to
He's
it.
like, yeah, it's like this OAN shit's fucking dope.
It's like, man,
That's how he talks now too. He's like, this OAN shit's fucking dope,
I'm
dude.
like, you're not a monk or a goddamn conservative, right? The way you're talking. I don't know what you are.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, did you make a song?
Yeah, we could do songs.
Let's do a song.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the podcast once again.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Producer, want to say bye to the folks?
Yeah, we gotta get this going.
This song goes out to
Oh my
fuck.
god. Holy shit.
God damn it.
Okay. All right.
Sorry. Hey, goodbye, guys.
Say goodbye to the people. You have to say
God.
goodbye.
Coca-Cola, please come back.
God.
All right. Bye, guys. We'll see you
Okay.
next week. Enjoy the song. Bye.
Bye, guys.
God. Oh God.
This song goes out to all the people affected by the Ukraine and Russia crisis. Just want to let you all know that in America, our hearts go out to you. And I feel each and every single one of you in pain every single day. When I wake up, I feel like I'm in the Ukraine. We're all in this together. Sometimes best friends fight. And they don't even know why, but they fight. I have a roommate, his So I know firsthand what this war is about. Everybody is feeling bad about the things that are happening overseas. Just like my roommates and Google Meet. Petey is the Ukraine, and then is Russia. He's always attacking the Ukraine. But Petey fights hard, he fights back, and he holds his space. Alright guys, I hope that song brought levity to this really fucked up situation. And I just want everybody on earth to hold hands and understand that we can all get through this together. Love will prevail. Love always prevails.